And the Krakens are skating one player down. Their pivot is currently in the penalty box. I do believe that's Scandalas as well. Whilst in the meantime, their jammer, Hot Rod, she's grabbed lead jam status. We've had Steamwood attempted to be recycled at the back, but has picked up a penalty. So 2 jams in, whilst we've got a penalty for both teams. Krakens are finding their way against the all-gender Raptors. On the line, I see Daisy, end of Daisy for the Krakens, whilst the Raptors jammer is currently in the penalty box. So first power jam of the first half to the Krakens. Big hit on the jammer, the lone jammer on the track at the moment. Movement on both sides of the track. Krakens jammer is through and has grabbed lead. Setting it up, looking for points. Okay, both teams have got both jammers back on the track currently. Remutaka have set themselves up at the top of the pack, whilst Krakens are at the back. We have another power jam to KCDC. Remutaka's jammer has been sent to the penalty box, whilst their pivot has returned to the track. KCDC have set themselves up at the back of the pack, letting their jammer hit the Raptors first. It's the ray gun, the captain for the Raptors, taking a seat in the penalty box. Bit of a revolving door down there in the penalty box. People are in, people coming out. Okay, it's a do-si-do. We've had a power jam or two to KCDC. It's now the Raptors' turn. Red team. Full 2-minute jam. Looks like the Remutaka Raptors will be setting up for a power jam to kick off this jam coming up. Vengeful on the line for the Raptors. Just scoring myself a friend here in the commentary box. I am no longer flying solo. I have the wonderful Simba Rogers just gearing up in their own particular way. Phil, Vengeful, doing it on the one skate, 4 wheels on the outside of the track, kept his balance, making the most of that power jam. Tumble down, 2 players down, 2 players back up.
I don't think the floor is very agreeable today with the skaters. Heaps of tumbles.
That'll be the cold, unseasonable cold snap apparently this time of the year. Just come through about a month, 6 weeks earlier than expected. Nice shiny concrete floor, keeping everybody alert and on their toe stops. Kia ora and welcome, Simba.
Kia ora. I'm very excited for this game. We've got lots of I don't know that old bodies is the way to put it, but, very experienced players on the track today.
That's the word, experience. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
showing the newbies what to do and hopefully what not to do.
And last time I saw Scandalous play was against the RDL while they were with Rector. So exciting to see her back on the track. Phil just making an easy time of that KCDC bike.
Yeah, putting in a few laps at the moment.
I mean, how else is he going to keep warm, really?
Exactly, 2-minute jam by the looks of. Just heading over and having a look at the old scorekeeper's posse. We've got 29 on the board versus 18.
Yeah, right now it's still very close. KCDC were really strong with their packs to start with, but I think Remutaka are finding the feet.
Absolute. KCDC have got 2 players currently in the penalty box. That looks like Precious Pitbull to me, and possibly the captain, Cougar Blitz.
But they're sending out a 2-wall of Hot Rod and Scandal, so...
The long and the short of it, basically, in visual mode. Plus, Bones wearing the star for the Krakens.
Hot Rod just doing a couple of jumps on the pivot line there. Oh, not quite the pivot line.
Keeping warm. And there's only 2, I can see 2 heaters in this whole building. And they're definitely not on the track. I believe that's an official timeout. It's just end of the official timeout. We're on Scrace's clock at the moment, running the jam. Big push from both jammers. Inside line goes Bones. Steamput decides to go for the outside.
And Steamput getting called on a cut, so it's a power jam for Bones.
Excellent job from KCDC, just having the 2 blockers currently on the track. Third one is returning now.
And 4th one on the track now. Now this is how you want to be in a power jam, with a full wall to help you through.
That's a good distraction. Bones took the opportunity, took the inside line, grabbing some more points whilst the other jammer is currently off track.
Oh, I love that classic send in a no, don't know where they go, hope it distracts him.
Strong wall at the back for the Krakens, whilst we've got Remutaka setting up at the front. Hello to those on the stream as well. My eyes are usually track-based, but I do have the old laptop in front of me here. I thought we were going to have a pivot line start, but they tricked us. Everyone rolls back.
I believe it's Deviant jamming for Remutaka.
And we've got Firefighter 007, their first game for the Krakens.
How exciting.
First jam, first game, first lead.
What a great first jam.
There we go.
The start has been passed to the Professor for Remutaka.
Firefighter kept an eye on the bench. Told him to call it off.
Oh, a power jam start for KCDC. The professor is in the bin.
Is indeed. Step to the out, step to the in with those long legs goes Daisy from the Krakens. Grabbed the lead as well. Another power jam for KCDC.
Beautiful baiting sweep from KCDC.
Been working on those in the last few weeks at training.
I was about to say, it looks like we've been practicing there.
Absolutely.
Beautifully executed.
All eyes on. Both stars are back on the track.
Professor back on track and getting through the wall, but that would have just been his initial pass, right?
Indeed. Just last person to pass was Precious Pitbull up the top, number 179. End of Daisy calling the jam. Had control, decided to call it before Professor could come round for points. Just checking out the scores there. 54 to KCDC, 18 on the board for Remutaka.
Still could be anyone's game at this point. Looks like we've got Bones up against Vengeful.
Janie Dodger making a great hold for Bones up the top of the track. And that's the first apex jump of the game. Nice wee hop on corner from Vengeful. Decides to go again.
I do not like to be racing up against Phil, but Bones is loving the challenge. You can see the smile on their face as they come round.
That's it. If you've got a quarter of a track, you've got to back yourself.
Yeah.
Bones is quick on the old skates though. It's got itself a new pair of skates this year.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah, great setup from Seaside Skates.
We also love Seaside Skates. I don't have new skates from them, but it feels like my skates are new.
Sometimes all it takes is a new set of wheels or even, hey, just bearings.
And cushions.
That's the one. 5-0. So fierce. First jam out for KCDC.
And steam put for Remutaka.
It looks like Steam Puts have been doing a few jams tonight so far. And this first half. Nice clean jam from both teams. Now that penalty box to see if anyone takes the seat. Not currently. Everyone's been doing good. Team timeout called by Remutaka. This is where we get to chat between ourselves, see what's been going on, and saying g'day to those out there in Twitch land. See my mate Krabs is on the stream. Hi, hi. Bringing up the next generation of derby skaters, no doubt.
Yes, absolutely.
Very
I
nice.
feel like I can always trust Crab to be on the stream as well. Yeah, I have to say it's really exciting. There's a few people playing for Remutaka who I don't know. And being an ex-Remutaka player myself, I'm very excited to see the growth of the league.
That's great. So that means they're either one of two things. They're either a transfer from another team or they're newer skaters, which is always good. Getting new people into the sport. All we'll have to to do my due diligence and get a rundown at half-time from both teams. Get the goss, find out who's new.
Yeah. Also, I did come a little bit tonight because there's a photo of my butt on the wall. It was the Remutaka roller derby poster. Just new this year. I feel honoured.
A photo opportunity, I see.
I think so.
Okay, we have the traditional 4 blockers versus 4 blockers. Both jammers on track. Hot Rod, number 85, or is it Scrappy? Inside joke for New Zealand roller derby, of course.
Please don't start confusing me. I'm pretty sure there's no Scrappy here tonight.
Hey, one's a New Zealander, one's originally from New Zealand. But apparently they're twins to most people.
They really are.
Well, apparently if someone does an apex jump, it's always going to be Scrappy. Sleazy, number 22, jamming for the Raptors. First time out. Wearing the star. Just making their way through a wall of aqua blue.
Hot Rod also trying to find a way through. Oh, found a way through.
Gap on the outside, round corner number 3. Close to the Raptors bench.
I really feel like Hot Rod had a break from jamming last season, so it's really exciting to see her just having a really successful year so far.
Yeah, concentrated more on the blocking and a little bit of pivot, I believe, and then has switched back to jamming this year.
The star is now off for Remutaka, and it looks like Ray is holding on to the star. Or, as I have learned recently, Uhi Kaipero. Uhi being cover, Kaipero being jammer.
Kapai. Oh, just nod and smile.
Yeah. I'll get you a list one day.
That's what I need. Yes, work my pronunciation. Big jam for the Krakens, even though they've got 2 players sitting down in the penalty box. That's End of Daisy and I believe that's also Raging Radish, the Olds. Vengeful up against the 2 wall of Swifty and Scandalous.
Oh, it's another Vengeful versus Bones. I love this combination.
And just the one KCDC blocker currently on the track, which is Tom Swifty.
It's all right. Kia kaha, Swifty. You got this. Vengeful calling it off, leaving 2 of the KCDC blockers in the penalty box. Good
tactic, actually. Could have run the jam, but then would have freed the opposite team out. So it was either points or tactical start.
Yeah. I love a tactical start myself as a jammer because it means less skating for me.
Remutaka, grab leads.
Oh,
that's Walkie Monster. Cannon, number 28 in the lead. We've got things happening back in the pack. Whistles going everywhere.
Heaps of whistles, heaps of shouting, but I don't know what's happening. So it looks like it's now a power jam for Walkie Monster.
Firefighter taking a seat in the penalty box, grabbing the blue seat. So we have, yes, Walkie Monster. Walkie Monster, solo jammer currently on the track, taking a run up at all 4 KCDC blockers. Tumble at the top by So Fierce. That's a tight pack. Everyone's staying very, very close at the moment.
Yeah.
looking for gaps where we can. We've had a drawback at the rear of the pack by KCDC. And just near the end of that jam, we had the Professor rejoin the pack as well, so the penalty box is currently clear. Apologies if the stream seems to be freezing now and again. Hey, Hot Rod, up the guts, not quite, up the inside line. Nearly the same thing.
Nearly.
Saw a gap, decided to take it.
Steamfoot really putting on the pressure.
Going up against the pivot, which is Jenny dodging. Steamfoot knocked out near the top of the track. Has to re-enter behind the pivot for the other team. Both jammers went to the outside of the track and decided to cut in. Hot Rod calling the jam. Sorry, as I was saying, if the stream happens to be cutting out, probably because our mouse has fallen off the wheel, it is a little bit cold here in the hut. No replacement mouse to be found. The Quadfather here is working hard, getting all the electronics to do their thing. And we're off. Next jam, outside line on both of those stops. Thought he was free, but he wasn't.
That's always a sad moment, but Power Jam goes to Bones.
Eagle eyes, all those referees on the outside. We've got Renegade Risha fouled out and Mr. Fox in the stripes on the outside, the OPR lane. No tape on the track other than the 10-foot lines in yellow. So slightly different to what the majority of the players are used to when it comes to an actual game.
Good track awareness. It builds, Vengeful out of the bin and hopping and skipping around, and I think possibly getting another penalty. Yes, leaving it as a Power Jam start for KCDC.
Vengeful taking a seat in the penalty box they committed a back block going by the signal from the ref in the middle.
Well, it's a good one.
Power Jam again for KCDC. We have So Fierce on the line for them, wearing Stark. Nice offensive move on the inside by Hot Rod against the Professor. Good shield. A screen. Tries that one again, unsuccessful.
Professor trying to run Sophia's back, but Sophia's was of course a bit quicker. And Ray managing to stop Sophia's while Vengeful sneaks out the box.
So quick. Very quick skaters on both teams.
Oh, beautiful ducking and diving and dodging from Vengeful. And Sophia's calling it off. Fair.
How does that go again? Duck, dive, dodge. I don't know. There's something. Is it the 5 Ds?
Yeah.
Dodgeable applies to Doobie sometimes.
I see quite a few skaters from our town in the crowd, so I have a feeling that Team New Zealand training might have finished for the day.
couple of players from KCDC went to that training opportunity. I'm not too sure about Remutaka, but it's a good way of staying warm, that's for sure.
Oh, it is definitely needed.
We have lead assessed to Bones from KCDC, jamming on the 1 foot for Remutaka is Peril, number 7.
This is our first Peril jam for today, I believe.
It is indeed.
And Bones just racing up behind her.
Both jammers looking for the gaps. Aim for the holes, not the person, I do believe is a good tactic.
Oh, I aim for the same colour as me, because if at least I throw them on the ground, it's not illegal.
Sacrifice and they can take the penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love that.
And you grab the points, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
KCDC have set themselves at the top. End of Daisy grabs lead jammer.
Behind you, Daisy.
And again, we have Steamput jamming for the Raptors. Daisy looking for the gap, but clipped by Prince Harming. Nice hip check.
Ooh, heaps of tumbling and falling. I'm going to blame the floor. I think it would be very slippery on a cold night like this. Power Jam to KCDC. I missed what the red channel was called for.
Something must have occurred for those falls to happen, but like you say, good opportunity to get those hybrid wheels out, I suppose. Nice bit of grip.
My hybrids have lights on them, so I'll be the flashiest on the track.
Literally and figuratively.
And calling it off in the Daisy, so... Oh, it looks like Remutaka Jammer got called out of the penalty box just in time.
Got to keep my eye on the old scoreboard as well. KCDC have cracked 100. Woo!
I mean woo for Derby because no favouritism here. Oh, Hot Rod and Vengeful are our jammers.
Nice matchup.
Yeah, I like this a lot. Vengeful sneaking on the outside, Hot Rod trying to take the same path but not successful. But
Nice shut down by Raygun. Decided to go inside line.
nice hit and quit there from Vengeful.
Code Splash doing it on just 4 wheels.
I mean, it's no 2 wheels like Mad would do, but give him some credit.
Give Mad on a one skate wheel, should be able to do something.
Oh, absolutely.
Their previous jam was so quick. Phil called it off so quick. Pivot is still in the penalty box. Fighting up the top. That's a nice strong wall. We have, I believe that's Steam put again.
Bones sneaking through and getting that lead though. 4 points on the scoreboard for both jammers. And look at that speed Bones is putting on to sneak ahead of Steamput.
One goes left, one goes right.
And no points for either of those jammers. Meaning...
That's true, we're sitting right here next to the schoolkeepers, so we can tell.
So we've got 2 minutes left of this half. Yeah. And it's a power jam start to Remutaka with the Professor keeping on the star.
Yeah, we had a bit of a pivot standoff at the beginning of the jam.
Beautiful juking from the Professor.
First jam, I think, out by the Professor, is it? It took a star pass earlier in the night.
But first time starting off with a Upi Carpetta. Star cover.
Caught all the KCDC skaters napping on that one. Professor zoomed on the outside corner. A bit of a change up. We've got Vengeful wearing the pivot stripe. Still going up against Bones and jam up the KCDC.
So I believe Remutaka are trying to get in front so Professor can get some easy points, but
old-fashioned derby.
Right? When you've got Jamie leading your pack, like probably one of the faster ones out there.
So you've got to hoof it either way. Old-fashioned derby race.
We love it. We love it.
Especially if they can make it a 2-minute jam. You just got to...
Oh, no, we don't love that. That's tiring even to watch. I love either fast derby or terribly slow derby when you don't get like a lead jammer until a minute and a half in.
Oh, that's the struggle, isn't it? No. Everyone's working hard.
We love to see it.
So fierce, loving the inside line.
Yeah, just casually stepping through on one leg. Right. Picking up the 4 points.
Good cover on the inside line with Scandalous. I think we've got one player from each team about to take a seat in the penalty box. Red is already there.
Red Jammer going to the penalty box. Lawless. Is this Lawless's first jam?
I believe so, yes. 307 Lawless has sat down. So we have So Fierce 5-0 coming round again for more points, if possible. We've got a wall of red to get past. Decides to take that inside line again.
Amazing. A 2-minute jam there. And I believe we'll be hearing the halftime whistle. There we go. I am very excited, so I'm going to quickly run away now.
I'll see you in 15 minutes. Thank you, Simba. So currently the score is 141 to the KCDC Krakens and 64 to the Remutaka Raptors. Thank you so much for tuning in if you're watching online. Hopefully we're working out some of those bugs. And we have a 15-minute halftime, so we'll see you back very, very shortly. currently.
I've been back 3.5 hours a day for.
KCDC are looking keen as beans and ready to go.
Wow. That's. Yeah.
Simba has returned.
Shit. Yeah.
Kia ora.
Well, you didn't break the ball last time, so you got out easy.
And we are back with a classic Phil and Bones jam. Two very speedy jammers we've got here.
It looks like they're both dialed in. Oh, late switch from Bones.
Was that, I heard a whistle, but nothing happened. And Phil is lead jammer. Remutaka. There we go. Bones being sent to the bin, so it's a power jam for Remutaka, which is a great start. Hopefully that can get them some, close the gap between the scores. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, because the score currently is 141 to 64 at the start of the second half.
So we're still relatively close. Could be anyone's game.
Stranger things have happened, that's for sure. It takes a few power jams to get yourself back in the game, to be honest.
I mean, did you see that jam last week where Pickle got like 20 points on the board? I mean, it can happen.
I was there, I saw some of it. I was sort of doing paperwork at the time. In SOE. one eye on the fun stuff happening on the track and one eye on the penalties.
How delightful. I mean, we always love a friendly face in the penalty box at least. So Steam put, I believe, jamming for Remutaka and Bones sneaking through on the inside.
There we go. That's one of the classics, grabbing lead jammer from starting out in the penalty box.
Always
It
such
does
a good
happen.
feeling.
Remutaka, I think they were concentrating on offense to get their jammer through, whilst not realising that KCDC jammer was back on track and gunning for that lead.
Unholy Bunny wants to make a shout out. Let's go for it.
Jammers of note are End of Daisy for the Krakens up against Vengeful. Vengeful versus Scandalous. And End of Daisy up against the Professor. Both jammers, both pivots, having some good tussles out on the track, just by corner one, really. Things are occurring.
And a power jam for Vengeful.
End of Daisy taking a seat in the penalty box for the Krakens. Smiles all around from Vengeful.
I mean, is he ever not smiling? Like, it's as though he never gets tired and he does all the speed and all the laps. So calling it off just as the opposition jammer is standing in the penalty box. So it's going to be a power jam start for Remutaka, whether they can capitalise on this or whether the KCDC jam will sneak in like last power jam. We will see.
Polish that crystal ball. We have peril number 7.
And KCDC jammer out of the box. and makes easy work of the Remutaka pack.
Peril still working hard to get past the 2-wall. We've got Jamie Dodgen wearing the pivot stripe for KCDC and Tom Swifty helping out too. So we've got 2 blockers currently sitting down for KCDC, one just about to be released. And Daisy's getting pretty comfortable in that penalty box. Something must be occurring down there.
Maybe someone has a really good scent today. I just want to go smell it amongst the derby chaos.
We've got a tumble down on corner 4. Just coming back round to the jam line. End of Daisy out of the penalty box around the far end of the court. Finding the holes in the red wall. Whiplash going back to offer some offensive help to Peril. Still caught by that KCDC wall, hanging out at the back.
And the Uhi Kaipero, the jammer cover, has been passed to Bob, or mixed combobulator.
I feel that Moldy Vixen and Mad Honor would be going cut by. Well done.
I mean, I did Wananga with them a couple of weeks ago, so I feel like I'm obligated. Got to get my practice in.
The more you use it, the more you use it.
Absolutely. I've learned that I'm better at roller derby Te-Reo than I am at any conversational Te-Reo. Ask me how my day is, I don't know. Can I tell you what a jammer and an apex jump is? Absolutely.
There we go. All in context, really, isn't it? Big fight at the top. We've got Vengeful up against Bones again. Vengeful was blocking as opposed to jamming. We've got a strong 4-wall of the Krakens, holding back the current jammer, which is Steam Pud. Star has been...
I think I heard it shout that Phil is not the jammer, so he has dropped the star. And I believe Steenput has to maybe go pick it up. It always gets confusing when this happens, and I feel like this is something that doesn't happen in training much. So you listen to the loud refs, and hopefully you can figure out what's happening.
Sorry, I was getting lost in the land of Twitch then. Playing with the keyboard. Yes, weird and wonderful things do happen with that jam cover at times. And occasionally the pivot cover gets involved too. All to do with the people holding onto them or currently wearing them. Firefighter for the Krakens. Trying that inside line. Remutaka jammer fighting hard.
So this was Firefighters' first game?
It is indeed.
And we do have some people from Remutaka playing the second game. We've got 22 Slacy and 307 Lawless.
There we go. Simba did homework in the half time.
It is.
I was sort of eyeing up cupcakes, to be honest.
Very good time to go for hugs and get the gossip. We've got Deviant currently with the star cover on the head for Remutaka.
Deviant, the jammer of note, because KCDC jammer has been sent to the penalty box.
And now it's actually Vengeful who's the kaipiro for Remutaka. Sneaking through as Janie gets assessed for a blocking out of the play.
Yeah, Remutaka quite happy to let Phil skate through on his own there, take on the Krakens.
Yeah, fair enough. I would leave him to his own as well. So this will be a 2-minute jam as well, because Firefighter did go to the bin as a lead jammer.
Circuit tumble, but Firefighter is back up and skating.
And that is 2 minutes. Oh, and a power jam to Remutaka?
Yes, indeed. KCDC's jammer for the previous jam, which was Firefighter 007, has been sent to the penalty box, so Remutaka will be on a power jam. We currently have a team timeout. So that's a 1-minute team timeout. That's been called. Looks like it's been indicated to Remutaka.
Probably talking about how they're best going to utilise this power jam. I imagine there's still quite a gap on the board.
Yes, currently it's 165 to KCDC and 100 to Remutaka. Both teams over 100. Great to see.
Oh, I see some deep breathing on the bench from Remutaka there. Vengeful with the arm signals.
Switching over now, we've had a team timeout for a minute. Now we're going to an official timeout. I can see the head ref having a discussion with one of the teams. But back on track, we have 4 blockers for KCDC, and it looks like we're going to be joined 3 blockers for Remutaka.
So it looks like possibly an injury. Something means one of the players cannot sit the rest of their penalty. So instead, Ray Gunn is in the penalty box for Remutaka to make up the rest of that penalty.
That's true, because Ray Gunn is captain for the Raptors tonight.
Meaning I'm only guessing it's an injury, as the skater has gone to see the concussion guy. I think his name is Mike King, who does concussion tests with roller derby in New Zealand, as that's maybe one of the most common, most serious injuries that we can get here. One of them at least.
Yeah, pays to be sure as well. So if that's the case, then the skater of note will be sitting for a minimum of 3 jams before potentially being allowed to participate in the rest of the game.
I mean, that is one of the dangers of a slippery floor as well.
That's true. That's why we wear all the gear, helmets, mouth guards, elbows, knees, and wrist guards, plus the skates.
I really shouldn't feel as though I should know some of this terminology. So I can say like to protect or protection is arai. So arai whatever elbow is. Arai whatever wrist guards are. Sorry team, I will work on this. So
That's true. You were a last minute drop in on the old microphone here, so
I believe we've got Tutu Slacey up jamming for Remutaka.
yes, power jam. It will be.
Like, let me double check so I see the number maybe. But either way, this is one of the fresher players for Remutaka. Oh, my bad. I think it was yours. They played in the Fresh and Furious last year. And other than that, this is the next game. So 307 it is Lawless. So I imagine this is quite a different speed to Fresh and Furious.
That's a great tournament, Fresh and Furious. Well put on by Double Roller Derby League and Friends. There's a lot of people help out with that tournament. It's a great way to help facilitate up-and-coming derby players. It was a great mix last year. We had a lot of Team New Zealand junior players. Now our Firefighter has rejoined the action, jamming for the Krakens. Grabs the lead as well. Lawless still trying to work their way through that wall of aqua. Decides to go from the inside to the out. Takes a big hit from number 78.
Scandalous.
Whilst Firefighter using those toe stops. So we've got Nali off to the penalty box.
Oh, we love this. We love grabbing onto mixed combobulator to get through. And doing a whip as well.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a weight.
So, and I believe now
We've just got an official timeout, so we can just reset everything by the looks of. A couple of players are just being sent back to their bench.
So now we've got a captain penalty as well for KCDC due to the putting too many people out. So KCDC start with 2 blockers on the track.
Yeah, Steam Hood wearing the white star red.
Doing a 2-picky on the apex, a 2-picky being elite.
Straight through near the outside line for Phil. Took the angle, went straight through, I believe there was Raging Radish and Ring Panther. Bit of mayhem caused by the professor just to shake up the KCDC crew.
Yeah, Phil as a jammer loves a good bit of chaos. As he can just find holes as they pop up.
He's also keeping an eye on Hot Rod just to make sure she doesn't get any points on the board.
I say if we're successful, keep running it. Close the gap a bit more. We are in the final quarter of the game. It is a team timeout to KCDC. Remutaka currently have 127 and KCDC 184. So, you know, it still can change.
You've got your eye on the cameras which are showing the scoreboard, which is fantastic for those who are watching out in Twitch land, whereas I'm sort of having to lean and stretch and say hello to my friends here who are at the scoreboard table. They're having to do everything manually, apparently. They lost the mouse. It's gone somewhere.
To find a nice warm hiding spot.
This is a team timeout called by the Krakens. So they regathered down at their bench, refocusing and making sure that everyone knows what's going on for the last part of the second half. Penalty box is clear, so we're going to have 4 blockers per team. And both teams will be fielding a jammer each, which is always good. You want to get those points on the board. Inside line is hotly contested. Bones looking for the gap, which was shut down by Whiplash. Currently at the back of the pack.
That combination of ray gun and Bob and Whiplash is not one that I'd be eager to go up against.
Ray gun was working hard to hold back Bones as much as possible. Bones did get through. Bones has got lead for KCDC.
And it's a power jam as well. Mookie Monster has been sent to the penalty box.
So Remutaka have set themselves, they're set up at the top. Bones has, she's at the pack.
Yeah, beautiful. We're seeing that bait and sweep again.
Nice set move from KCDC. I believe they've been working on that at training for the last wee while as well for all their jammers with regards to a power jam in their favour. Precious Pitbull off to the penalty box. Going in the wrong direction. Meanwhile, we have Bones.
Oh, and Bones is in the penalty box, so Remutaka are going to have 30 seconds to get the jammer and some points on the board.
Yes, indeed. I think Bones was sent to the penalty box, leading with the head. So, power jam for Remutaka. Steam put.
Hey, Carl, that's
No, so my
Lacey.
Lacey.
So one of the other freshies for Remutaka. Also participated in the Fresh and Furious last year, and this is our first game with Remutaka.
Must be the similar sort of pants getting them muddled up.
Yes, I'll agree to that.
Great job getting through, grabbing lead. team pushing out the other players.
I have already made my complaints to Remutaka that Slacey has stolen my number. So if they want me to play with it, we need to figure that out. 1 point on the board for Remutaka. Was that Slacey's first time jamming?
Potentially second, I believe.
Aye. But what a good jam.
Remutaka have been sharing the Jammer Star tonight. A number of their players have been out there looking for points. Currently it's the Professor.
And the Professor being sent off for 4 irons. Now, as someone who does jam quite a lot, I do love when the star is shared amongst the team. Oh, so it's currently a power jam to KCDC, and the Daisy looking to score all the points. And Remutaka just wanting to go to the penalty box for chats. Or maybe a rest. I do like a good 30-second rest sometimes.
Yep, Daisy deciding to take the pack to one side whilst allowing her team to help her out with offense in the previous pass.
Good high fives. We see a big hit, but we love to see the smiles afterwards.
Jammer v Jammer. And both jammers come out okay, which is what we do want to see as well, absolutely. Okay, we have Remutaka up the top, who've rolled back on KCDC. KCDC decided to become as close as possible to the jam line. Vengeful for Remutaka, grabs lead.
I'll also just say what an amazing lead KCDC has with Scandal, Pitbull and Jamie.
Yeah, strong lineup. Very quick on their feet, but looks like Phil managed to outsskate them. Grab some points.
No, it doesn't look like any points. I tried to, but no hits in front of hits.
Probably decided to cool it off, play it safe.
We've only 5 minutes left. I think I'm keen to see some risk.
Safe risks, though.
Yeah, playing safely. But, you know.
So KCDC have grabbed lead jammer. That's 007 Firefighter. Whilst the Professor, number 26, takes a seat in the penalty box for Remutaka.
I have to say, Firefighter, for that first game, has had a really good game. Maybe I jinxed it a little bit if they are going to the bin now. But I think they've had a really strong showing today.
Absolutely. Guaranteed to get penalties, usually in the first few games, whilst you're sorting out, you know, how the game itself works. Lovely sweep. That was Deviant grabbing taking the inside line and moving everybody to the out.
Now this will be another 2-minute jam, as both Kai Pedo have been to the penalty box.
Professor sacrificing one of his players so he can find the gap near the inside line.
We love a sacrificial player.
So long as, you know what, as long as it results in the points and no penalties, it's always a good one. Valiant attempt to make some gaps on the outside line for the Professor to come through.
Now, the one thing I am struggling with a little bit today is at Remutaka, they like to use everyone's human names to refer to each other. So I was just going to call the Professor Jack.
Oh,
But
shit.
that's not very
Identify.
helpful when we've been using derby names and
Who is this Jack we speak of?
names. Right? Raygun with the star on, up against Bones for KCDC.
Ducked down low just to get underneath Scandalous in case she was going to go for that last ditch hit near the outside line. Scandalous decided no.
Raygun sneaking through, getting forward, and Bones quickly out after her. Trying some jammer on jammer. But the speed kind of didn't lend to it. Honestly, I am loving watching Bones not just doing hit and quit runs. Makes for a much more interesting jam.
Yep, trusting their blockers to do the business. Discombobulator taking a seat in the penalty box.
And that was a 2-minute jam, and we had a lead jammer.
Yeah, decided to run it, grab some more points
Nice.
whilst they can. And just as the jam was called, we had Raygun trying to get through that wall of Rig Panther and Scandalous. And they shut that door right quick.
So we are at a minute, 10 seconds left, and Remutaka with 147 and KCDC 219.
First jam of the night for Janie Dodger. Pulls it out of the bag, grabs leads. Jumps over Vengeful on the inside line on that apex.
Does it make me sound old when I'm like, this is like the old days having Janie jamming?
No, Janie was but just a child when she started playing roller derby. She's but a teenager now. Second childhood. We have Peril, number 7, working her way past that wall of Aqua. Pitbull and Sophia shut down the inside line, decide to track to the out. Up the top, we have again Jenny Dodger up against Vengeful.
Carol managing to get through.
Both sets of blockers reset themselves, waiting for those jammers to attack the wall.
Phil being sent to the wing for a blocking out of Pele. Carol being pushed by Bob. We love this combo here.
Our last set of the night was Walking Monster up against Janie Dodger. End of jam.
So our unofficial score is 244 for KCDC, 149 for Remutaka. KCDC getting 25 points in that final jam.
That was a big jam to finish on for the Krakens. Do believe we're just waiting for that final whistle. Waiting for it to move from unofficial to official. The paperwork being checked. Things are being tallied.
Really proud. Remutaka has finally changed their charms. Oh, it's taken 5 or 6 years to graduate from Remutaka, woo. Waiting for this final whistle.
Everyone's setting themselves up for the skate throughs. That's why we're still hanging around, just making sure. I think we'll take that as the official score is 244 for KCDC Krakens to 149 the host team, the Remutaka Raptors. Well done to both teams. Lots of tired and happy and potentially sore bodies later on tonight and tomorrow. Everyone looks like they've had a bad time. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. And we'll probably see you, well, we won't see you, but we'll see you on Twitchland for a game soon.
No doubt. Keep an eye on Roller Derby Streaming NZ's Facebook page. They usually put up something a few days before. With regards to what's coming up, I believe it will be potentially an intra-league game between using the skaters from both Swamps and Richter to be held at Palmerston North.
I can't remember the date. It's on my Remutaka somewhere, but we'll find it eventually. Oh.
Excellent stuff. Thank you very much for joining us for this game, and we will see you at the next one.
Pomarie.